And hi, folks. I'm meteorologist Tom Kavicka here in the Weather Center for you. We are looking at your Rapid Regional Medical Center cam, showing some clouds here in the local area. It was a hot day. Those thermometers really started rising quickly this morning, but some of these clouds putting a check on it. There's been some isolated showers and a few thunderstorms, and that's not over. In fact, we'll probably see more from here on out than we have seen earlier today. Let's go down into St. Landry. We're seeing dark cloud bases and rain shafts down in that area. That's at Stellies and LeBeau, 82 degrees, so a little bit cooler in that direction as we've seen some rain already down across a portion of that. I think I saw a lightning discharge. So the bottom line in your forecast, kind of a prelude to the 7-day. Lower temperatures, and these are two things I put an exclamation point after. You said you wanted and needed, so we got the lower temperatures for you, and everything gets a drink in this forecast, we think and hope. The overall setup is one that's common right now. We have a big high pressure cell aloft. That's that clockwise flow. There's also a surface area of high pressure there straddling Alabama and Mississippi, and of course that circulates moisture in the flow with the clockwise motion is circulating moisture into the area. Any kind of daytime heating will trigger showers and thunderstorms, but it's also important, not on this map, is the upper level features. We have a little weakness aloft in this particular area, and high pressure still from this area over here, because it was awfully hot today. Again, Vidalia had 100 degrees, their highest of the summer so far. And so that high pressure is still kind of with us, trying to squash things. But once this upper low creates a weakness, then that situation will kind of stop, and we'll see increasing coverage of showers and thunderstorms. So for Thursday, likewise, the same pattern, high pressure to the east of us, clockwise flow, bringing in deep Gulf moisture. And so with that, we will set up a rainfall pattern for the likelihood of rain all the way through Thursday and beyond. From the Weather Prediction Center, which I find many times to be pretty conservative, but I think this map shows the truth of the situation, as the highest threat of heavy rainfall will be to the south and southern portions of Sinloa, and then as you go to the north, overall a little bit less rain. However, this has 2 inches. I think we could get 2 inches tomorrow in a few locations. So again, you kind of have to take this map with a grain of salt, but it does indicate that the general pattern that we're expecting: heaviest rain to the south, a general rain just about everywhere, and lesser rains over to areas to the north of Sinloa. So radar, let's get the current situation going on here. We see scattered areas of showers and thunderstorms in Texas, Gulf of Mexico, Louisiana, all the way west into Mississippi and Alabama. We're going to focus on here, and we'll go about 1 hour of motion where we can see what's happening. Not much happening in Rapides Parish now. You're going over to the east into Avoyelles Parish. We see thunderstorms. Bunkie, you're hearing thunder and seeing a thunderstorm right on top of you there. Town one skirting close to Marksville, and looks like a new one developing there along the St. Landry and Avoyelles border there, not far from Whiteville. There's I-49, a couple of thunderstorms there in Evangeline Parish. Not much happening in Allen, except once you get into the southern portion of the parish, then you got some showers and storms there. Nothing in Beauregard yet, but we see an outflow actually from there. It looks like a kind of an explosion of that, right? So that's why I have the downdraft collapses, and then it spreads out laterally around the on the ground, Earth's surface there. So that's why you see that pattern. But there's a pretty good thunderstorm going on in and near Leesville right now. And then another one, nothing happening really in Sabine yet, but in South Natchez there, just to the east of Bellwood, we're seeing some action there over toward Clutcheville. Some of those locations, Wynn Parish, not much happening. Grant, nothing much there. And then we go over in our eastern areas where we see some showers and thunderstorms happening over in that direction where it was so hot today. And so once we get into the evening hours, I think we'll see things kind of decrease as far as the coverage is concerned. So today, as predicted, it's been more scattered, but it'll get more widespread. You can see in the later frames here, see that little twist there across Texas. That's that weakness I'm talking about with this surface pattern with the high bringing in the deeper moisture. So yeah, unfortunately, you're going to notice an increase in humidity. And we saw that today, coupled with some of those high temperatures. It was pretty uncomfortable before these showers and thunderstorms started developing. All right, let's go beyond this into the future cast, kind of get a little more specific for your commute back to work and school in the morning. No issues there, according to this model. Again, this is largely a diurnal or daytime pattern of convection. It starts when it gets hot enough and then kind of plays out through the evening hours and overnight kind of decreases some. So for your PM commute, there's definitely a chance of some rain there. And then we'll settle it down for a while. And then by Friday, probably a more widespread pattern with a morning chance. And you can see by your evening, there are showers and rain and a few thunderstorms likely across the area there. Now this is Thursday's rainfall pattern only. I'll give you little details there. I got a little 70% area here. Elsewhere it's 80 to 90% across the Cenla. Just to kind of demark where I think the chances, the heaviest rain would be and the chance of actual rainfall would be there. The time would be mainly in the PM hours, common amounts about an inch or less, and 2 to 3 inches possible in some rain buckets for the day tomorrow only. Again, that is your Thursday rainfall pattern. Tropical areas of interest, still got this 20% one there leading into the Lesser Antilles there over the next 7 days there. So watching a tropical wave in the middle of the Atlantic move to the west and to the west northwest some. So we'll keep you updated there. I also think that we could see something in the Caribbean, Gulf, or off the East Coast during the next 7 to 14 days. So keep that in mind also. And now the 7-day forecast you've wanted with lower temps and higher rain chances. When you look at these rainfall chances I've got across the board here, remember average this time of year is about 30%. And so as we go into the long Labor Day weekend holiday there, we've got stout chances for Saturday, Sunday, 50-50 on Labor Day. Tuesday and Wednesday still 60%. There's going to be a front to the north of us that will kind of drop in maybe around Texarkana, maybe as far south as Ruston, Shreveport, Monroe, something like that. So that's going to kind of keep things working just a bit as the moisture, there's no mechanism to really knock the moisture out of the area and push it out away from Cenla. So rain chances are going to remain healthy even through the early and middle part of next week. And you see your temperatures there, again, averaging below typical values, but it will be humid. All right, that is your 7-day forecast. I think Nick's going to be able to do something in the morning. Now I'll see you